Hey guys, how's it going? It's Charles Ngo. Now, it's 2016 and I think the time has never been better to start your own business or to be an entrepreneur. Think about it. 20 years ago, what did you need to start your own business? Well, you need a lot of money from the bank, so you probably had to get a loan or tap into your life savings. A lot of the products back then, 20 years ago, well, they were physical, so you had to sign a contract for a physical location. And if you're gonna do that, you gotta get employees. Now, that was the old way. That was 20 years ago. Now it's 2016. All you need is internet, an idea, and a work ethic, and you're in business. I wanna give you a warning though, that starting a business is not that easy. So that's why I'm making this video. I wanna share with you 3 tips that I've learned. I've been an entrepreneur for almost a decade now. And I wish I knew these tips a lot earlier because they would have saved me a lot of money and headaches. Now let's get to it. Tip number 1 is what we call an MVP, a minimum viable product. Now most people when they want to start a business, they want a product that is perfect and full of features. Well, the problem is what happens if you spend months or years developing this product and no one wants it? A better idea is to create a very small version of this product and bring it to the market. Because a product can't be perfect unless it has feedback. A product can't be perfect unless the audience gives feedback and you can innovate off of it and make reiterations. Let me give you an example. A few years ago, I was living in Bangkok and I remember going to this mall, Paragon Mall. Inside this mall, there were all these food stalls and I saw one food stall that had the most amazing Korean fried chicken ever. It was called Banchan, which is a franchise. Now, this person, what they did was they weren't sure if this was a good idea or not. Because the idea doesn't matter unless people actually buy. So they spent about, I don't know how much, but let's say $500 for a month. They rented out that food stall to test their idea. And you know what happened? There was a long line of people that wanted that chicken. And once they validated their idea, then they went ahead, signed the year-long contract, and started the restaurant. Now, what would happen if you did it vice versa? What happens if you loaned all this money, signed this contract, started a restaurant based off your idea, and no one comes? Well, you're in a lot of debt and you waste a lot of time. So it's always good to start small and then go bigger. Here's an example from my personal life. Now, I have a company called Accelerator where I hold workshops to teach affiliate marketing, internet marketing around the world. Now, before I ever sold my first one, I wanted to test it out. You know what I did? I traveled the world, I went to a few stops, and I did a free workshop. Not only did I do it for free, but I had other companies sponsor it. So it didn't cost me anything, it only cost me my time. But each of these free workshops completely sold out. We had one of them that filled up with 300-400 people. That's how I knew that much time trying to create the perfect product. Just create a small version of it and bring it to the market as fast as possible. Tip number 2. There are multiple functions of a business. What do you think is the most important? Is it customer service, marketing, creating great product? Well, in my experience, this is number 1, sales. If you don't have sales, you don't have cash. If you don't have cash, you don't have a company. It's a really simple concept, but think about it. What happens if you have a great product but no one buys it? The company doesn't exist. However, if you have an MVP and you focus on selling this product, focus on marketing, focus on sales, you have cash that you can reinvest in the business and make the product better. Most people don't want to hear this. Why? Because they think sales is sleazy or sales is hard. Well, think of it this way. Sales is a skill and you can only improve at a skill with practice. I've seen a lot of businesses, what they do is they focus on what I call the bullshit work, like designing stationaries, figure out the office equipment. Who cares? What matters when you first start a business is sales, money, income. No one cares about what your fucking business card or your website looks like. So figure out who your customers are, what they want, what your competitors are doing, what's your market positioning, how are you going to sell, improve your sales skills. But basically, learn how to make money. All right, my 3rd and final tip, guys. Passion is not enough. I know there's all this bullshit out there about if you just follow your dreams or passion and then money is gonna rain out the sky. Passion is just a small part of it. You have to understand that you're running a business. Now, what happens if you're a photographer and you're a great photographer, but you don't know how to market yourself, you don't know how to brand yourself, you don't know how to calculate your finances, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to do customer service. Without all that, it doesn't matter how great photos you have, you're not gonna make money. Here's another thought. What if you are an amazing chef? Now, I've seen so many restaurants that had amazing foods and they ended up shutting down because they couldn't make enough profit. Now, when you run a restaurant, it's not just good food. Are you pricing accordingly? Are you handling your suppliers? Are you getting the cheapest cost? Are you getting high quality? Are you doing good customer service? Do you know how to build a team? Do you know how to hire a team? Do you know how to train a team? Do you know how to calculate your bookkeeping, your finances? You see, passion is just a small part of it. Having great products is just a small part of it. There's all these different things you have to do to have a great and profitable business. All right, guys, I hope those 3 tips help. Now, starting a business is not easy, and sometimes I think to myself, man, this is such a pain in the ass because you have to deal with all these issues. There's so much stress, and sometimes people, they won't support you, they won't believe in you. But you know what? You only have one life, and I truly believe there is nothing funner than starting a business, because when you start a business, it's like a little kid. It's like a little baby. You're putting your life, your energy into it, and over time, it's gonna mature, it's gonna grow into something you can be proud of. It's gonna make you a lot of money. That's gonna lead you to making a difference and a lot of profit. So I hope these tips help. If you want more, please like, comment, and share this video. Thank you.